The skin on our neck and chest loses elasticity and firmness faster than other parts of the body. So the area that we all think of as the area of least concern becomes the area of most concerns once we get in our 30s, 40s, and up. But the good news is there are a few non-invasive steps you can take now to prevent and even reverse the aging look of your neck. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. Been doing this stuff for 35 years, here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, please subscribe, hit like if you like this video. It really helps my channel out. All right, so today we're going to be talking about anti-aging practice, techniques, approaches to the skin on the neck specifically. And oh, can the skin on the neck give us trouble? Crepey skin, sagginess, dryness, and even those horizontal lines we call necklace lines. Now, most of you who have been following the channel for a while know that I am 58 years old. So this is a 58-year-old neck and chest, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it? The neck is an area of particular concern because it can show your age much more quickly than some other areas of the body, including your face. And that's the same for men and women. Although for women, the issue is usually more the front of the neck and the chest, and for guys, the back of the neck. And the reason for that is in all these years of skincare that everyone was taking care of their skin and putting sunscreen, rightly so, on their face, many people forgot about the neck and the chest. And for the guys, the back of the neck is always a problem, especially if you've worn short hair most of your life. We know that 80 to 90% of the visible signs of aging on the neck and chest are due to sun damage. So, of course, sunscreen, integrally important. Now, if you're in your 20s and 30s and watching this video, you're going to want to start to do these steps I'm giving you today to prevent aging of the neck or premature aging of the neck. And if you're over 30 or in your 40s, 50s, and upward, you want to do these to help reverse and return your neck to a more youthful, healthy appearance. Now, I have full-length, deep dive videos on taking care of the neck and chest specifically with specific issues outlined. I will put links to those videos down below in the video description box. I really recommend that you check them out for your specific issues that you're dealing with on the area of the neck and chest. The first thing we need to talk about for de-aging the neck and chest is exfoliation. And that is removing that old dead skin layer off of the neck and chest to reveal younger, healthier skin underneath. That not only helps reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, but it also greatly improves loose sagging skin and that textured look, crepey look that skin can get, especially in these areas where we move and stretch skin a lot. Good exfoliation can also help your other skincare products that we're going to talk about in this video for the neck work better. Now, it's important to note here that we want to approach exfoliation for the area of the neck and chest very gently because the skin around the neck and chest is much thinner than it is on other areas of the body. So it's easy to overdo it. We don't want to dry out the skin, irritate it, and make matters worse. Fortunately, there are a few easy ways to exfoliate the neck. One is by using something like this, which is an exfoliation sponge. This is one made by Buff Puff. It's the gentle one. The gentle one is labeled as such. It's orange. The normal type of this sponge or body sponge is white. I suggest you use the gentle facial one. And simply a couple of times a week, you're going to use this sponge with your face wash to lightly buff, as the name implies, the old dead skin cells away. And we're not scrubbing a pan. So again, as I said, very, very gently, no more than a minute or so to remove that skin. You can also speed up the body's natural exfoliation process by using something like this, which is a glycolic acid cream. Now, this product is Alpha Skincare's 12% glycolic acid cream. And you can use that a couple of times a week in your skincare routine while you're doing the skincare on your face. Apply it to your neck. It will help speed up that natural process of cellular turnover and also make using this Buff Puff even more effective. And just like for the face, a couple of times a week, you can apply a product like this. This is Doctor's Visit by Versed. It is an instant resurfacing mask. It's a gel, as you can see here. You apply it to the skin. It's glycolic and lactic acid. You allow it to sit on the skin for a few minutes and you rinse it away following label directions. And while we're talking about label directions, always patch test anything you're using on your skin that you've not used before, especially when we're talking about the neck and chest. That inner arm patch test for a couple of days. Make sure you don't have any sort of reaction, redness, or breakouts, because the last thing we want to do is irritate the skin on our neck. Next up on the list on how to keep neck skin looking youthful and healthy is moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Hydration on neck skin is so important. In fact, it is the one thing you can do that will give you almost instant improvement, lifting and tightening and smoothing out the texture of neck skin. Now, there are a whole lot of products out on the market for this, and I've talked about many of them on the channel. Again, I have those videos listed for you below in the video description box to check out the specifics of these. One of these that I like a lot is City Beauty's Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. It is a very, very thick cream with ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and a lot of humectants. And just applying a thin layer of a product like this, always using an upward motion on the skin. We don't want to stretch or pull on the skin on our neck. Again, it's very, very thin. Within a few moments, it plumps out that outer layer of skin, lifting out fine lines and wrinkles, diminishing the look of these necklace lines. Yes, I have them too. Protects, soothes, and keeps that skin hydrated all day long. So super important for the neck and the chest area to make sure that you are moisturizing it just as much as you do your face, if not more. Now, another topical product that you can actually apply to neck skin that I used to be very cautious about recommending this are the new generation of retinol serums. This is another one by Versed. This is Gentle Retinol Serum. These new serums are encapsulated, which means it's kind of like time release. They don't go in bold and hard on the skin, and yet over time, they actually help improve the appearance of the skin by speeding up cellular turnover, like all retinoids do. Again, formulated with buffering and hydrating ingredients. You can use a product like that on the neck, retinaldehyde, which I've talked about on the channel as well, which is even more gentle on the skin. It can be as effective as prescription tretinoin without the side effect. Again, though, with any retinoid product, you want to patch test that on the inner arm for a couple of days and make sure that your skin reacts happily with it. Another thing that can help you de-age the look of your neck and prevent, if you're younger, aging of the neck skin has to do with how much we use our cell phones and our devices. Looking down all the time applies about 50 pounds of pressure onto the area of the neck, making those dynamic wrinkles and creases, which would normally disappear when we put our head back up, stick around, and nobody wants that. Those horizontal necklace lines, one of the things I get asked for help on the most. Really, tech neck is a thing. So limit the amount of time you spend on your phone. Teach yourself, train yourself to hold your phone up when you're using it. It's a little awkward at first, but I guarantee you, a couple of days, 3 or 4 days of practice, you'll get in the habit of doing that. It can make a huge difference on how your neck looks. Another non-invasive approach is to look at how you're sleeping, and that is making sure that you sleep with your head held in proper posture. We don't want our head bent down or squished, just like squishing up the face, squishing up the skin of the neck, not doing you any favors. Going to make these deeper lines and creases much more evident. You can get a sleep designed pillow. I have one here. This is the OmniGlow pillow by Sleep and Glow. I've talked about this on the channel. I'll include that review on the pillow down below for you as well. But basically holding the head in a good postured position, not only is it going to help your neck look better, it's able to help relieve neck and back pressure, which is very helpful in addition to what it can do for your skin. Another thing I've talked about on the channel that's non-invasive, that's very popular actually, is a series of facial yoga exercises that specifically targets the skin around the lower jaw and the neck and upper chest. What happens as we get older is there is some bone loss that occurs, and also the muscles become smaller under the surface skin, helping it to drag down and sag. And it does not take much improvement in the substructure of your skin to lift that just a 1/4 of an inch. Look what that does to my neck here. It raises the entire area of my neck up. So again, it doesn't take much. This particular exercise, I do that one every day. 5 sets of 2, so I do it 10 times every morning. And look how my neck looks on my first video I did on this subject versus the way it looks today. In fact, not only does it look like my neck has not aged any, it actually looks a little better. So all these very easy things you can do at home can really improve the look of your neck and the upper chest. I would like to submit that you check out my videos below that target specific neck issues like crepey skin, discoloration, hyperpigmentation, saggy neck skin, and texture. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on your skin, please be sure and check out this video that's coming up next. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. You know how much I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.